Hey guys, today I'm doing something very exciting. It is the Booktube partner tag with my good friend Brandt over at Brandtdoesread. Basically, he's just going to be asking me 10 bookish questions and 2 personal questions, and I will answer them in video format. Introduce yourself, Brandt.
Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Brandt from Brandtdoesread, and I know that he's already explained everything to you, so let's just jump right into it. Question number 1 is if you could take any character and put them into another book, another story, who would you choose and where would you put them?
For this one, I wanted to take characters or a character from like a contemporary setting and put them into somewhere like a dystopian or something, because that would be so funny. Like, the reactions if we actually got to see that would be so funny. So I chose Hazel and Gus from The Fault in Our Stars by John Green to put into Champion by Marie Lu. And not just Champion, not America. I want them to go to Antarctica. And maybe a cure for cancer will be in this book. And, you know, just saying.
Question number 2 is what fictional object from a book do you wish was real?
This one didn't require any thought at all. It's a wand, straight off, it's a wand. Having magic would just be so awesome, so you can't pass up having a wand.
Question number 3 is if you could combine 2 fictional worlds together and mix them together where they coexist somehow, which 2 worlds would you choose?
This one I'm gonna have to go with Allegasia from The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini and mash it with Panem from The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Now imagine this. Imagine a Hunger Games, 74th annual Hunger Games with dragons. I mean, you've got fantasy and dystopian, 2 of my favorite genres, and dragons, one of my favorite things in one of my favorite genres. That would definitely be a book I would want to read.
Question number 4, is there any book in particular that you are interested in reading that might not be exactly inside of your usual reading comfort zones?
I was actually thinking about this one for a while, and I actually picked the Mistborn series, or trilogy, I think it's a trilogy, by Brandon Sanderson. And the reason, it's not really out of my comfort zone, because it's epic fantasy, if I'm not mistaken, and I haven't actually read any epic fantasies. I've read fantasy, obviously, but I haven't read epic fantasies, so it's not technically out of my comfort zone, and I picked Brandon Sanderson's books, any of his books really. I've just heard amazing things about them. I need to read it, I want to read it.
Question number 5, paperback or hardcover?
I'm gonna have to say hardcover, mainly because whenever I read paperbacks, I won't bother showing you now because I don't think you'll be able to see it, but the edges of paperbacks like curl up, like the film or whatever starts coming off if I read it for too long, and I don't know, I hate that. That's my pet peeve about books, and I for that reason, I would pick a hardcover.
Question number 6. A book that you have read that makes you feel smart, that you can brag to people about that you have read, and that they will just pat you on the back for it.
I didn't actually know what to choose for this one, because the longest book I've ever read is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, which was a while ago, and I guess back then I would have said Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix for this answer, because like I was like youngish when I read it, and it was like 766 pages, and whoa, you read blah blah. But I'm 16 now, and people my age have read books far longer, and while I still really obviously love the Harry Potter series, I don't think I can brag about having read it. But if I had to pick an answer, it would be Othello by Shakespeare, because not many people know it, and not many people have read any other Shakespearean plays or whatever other than Romeo and Juliet, so I guess this kind of works. Don't know.
Question number 7. If you were in charge of starting a band of fictional characters, who would you pick to be the singer, the guitarist, and the drummer?
Number 9 from The Lorien Legacies by Pittacus Lore on the drums. He's crazy. He's a mad mad person. So yeah, he would be great on the drums. And on guitar, I would actually have Jace from The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. And this is like only based on his looks. I feel like how I imagined him, it was like the typical or stereotypical guitar player. So yeah, I would put Jace on the guitar because of his looks. And for the lead singer, I would pick Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins. And, you know, she had her one single, you know, what was it called again? The lullaby she sang to Rue, you know, she had that song. So I guess out of all of the characters on my shelf, she's the most qualified. But I picked Katniss because I feel like it would just make her so uncomfortable to be in a band and to be singing in front of people. And I would piss myself laughing because that would be a sight.
Question number 8. If you had the option to have read every book that has ever been written, would you want to do that? Would you want to have all of that knowledge?
No! Oh my god, no. What would you spend all your time doing? Like studying? Going out and like meeting real life people? No. Don't think so. But really, no. No. No.
Question number 9. What is the longest book that you have read in terms of page count?
I think I already said this, but it was Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. You know, the first edition of the series, the UK edition, my library had that in hardcover, and I just took it out of the library, which is why I don't have any Harry Potter books in physical copy. Yes, it was Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and that was like 766 pages.
And finally, question number 10. The last one of the bookish questions is, who is your all-time favorite book villain? Someone that you just love to hate.
I feel like I've mentioned this way too many times already on my channel, and that is Iago from Othello by Shakespeare. Yes, as I said before, this guy is a genius. He is the definition of evil, mastermind, and I don't actually love to hate him. It's kind of the other way around. I hate that I love him. Shakespeare knows how to create his characters.
Now onto the two kind of random, personal, whatever type questions. So the first question is, if you could go back in time from now to the beginning of the universe, what time period would you go back to?
Only one period of time like really stands out to me in history, period in history. Can't remember what I said. And that is the Renaissance, if I remember correctly from my history last year. It was from the 14th century to the 17th century or 18th century. And the reason being, I feel like that's when the world really started being creative. The realistic paintings, the architecture, the music, the science, everything just evolved in that period of time. And it would have been really interesting to actually be there and see how it all happened. Yeah, that would just be really fun and interesting and cool and all the good adjectives ever.
And question number 2, if you had the option to age in reverse like Benjamin Button, would that be something that you would want to do?
That would just be so sad. While everyone else is getting older, you're getting younger, and then you die when you're young. Oh wait, you die when you're young. Oh wait! I wouldn't want to do that, no. I think that wraps everything up. Thank you, Brandt, for coming all the way over to Ireland. That was really nice of you, I have to say. That was really nice.
Thank you, Emmanuel, so much for having me on your channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, whatever. And I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.